No construction of the wet day, but we convinced our carpenter to come out irregardless and mount our Starlink on top of that roof right there. And we had the router inside the Baha'i Kubu, the little brown white building. But because we have concrete on our extension, kitchen extension, it was blocking our signal for our house. So what we did is, after we had the carpenter come by and mount the Starlink dish on top there, we routed the cable all the way across. I don't know if you can see it, it's underneath the rafters there. Let's zoom in. Probably can't see it. Anyway, it's dangling a little bit. We built a little shelf outside the kitchen wall that's in line with one of our windows in the front. And but right now we got the router inside by that big window. It's just like sitting perched right in there. And the signal is reaching all the way over here and all the way to their house. And we got a great signal. So we have Starlink and it's working. During brownouts, I have a solar generator, an EcoFlow solar generator that I could hook up to the Wi-Fi. And I've got battery powered fans. I got one that literally can last 24 hours. So most of the brownouts are never longer than a few hours anyway. So that's how we're running things with keeping cool, which it's not really bad here. When it rains, it's not really hot. It's fairly comfortable. So I notice we don't really have to do anything but run fans. And we have a water tank. So I don't have to worry about water a pump because we're gravity fed from that water tank on that tower. That's why I had a tower in place. So we have water even during the brownout. We have Wi-Fi during the brownout, and then we can run portable fans during the brownout. I'm going to get a bigger EcoFlow, like the 2,000 watt one, 2 kilowatt hours, and run a small fridge off it and a few more fans and maybe a TV off that one. Then we got the portable one for the Wi-Fi. I'm going to dedicate it to the Wi-Fi basically. Anyway, that's how we do things during brownouts here. Just run a couple of EcoFlow devices. In the future, I'm going to run some solar panels. I don't really need a lot, just a few of them to run into the EcoFlows, because basically EcoFlow, if you know anything about it, runs as like a inverter slash battery setup, and it converts the DC powered right to alternating current. And the one we got now is the Delta River, and it's like 800 watt hours. It'll run for a couple of hours. It'll run our Wi-Fi, so almost overnight pretty much. And then we got fans and phones and stuff like that, you know, that you could charge into it. It'll have 3 AC connections, prong connections, and USB connections and stuff like that. I'm going to get, but like I said, I'm going to get the Delta Pro Max, at least a 2 kilowatt system, and then I can hook up a small fridge to that, repower our fans, maybe even power a TV overnight. And we have a generator hookup too, which I could run that for about an hour, hour and a half, whatever, and recharge those solar generators from the gas generator. All right, guys, later. You're running in my leg. Yeah, you're gonna trip me. What's your problem? You got nothing but attitude. What's your problem, huh?